Welcome to the Elliott Alert. My guest today is Smooth the Dude, the internet sensation here in Arkansas.
Yes,
how are you doing today?
I'm doing good, boss. How about yourself?
I'm doing well.
Appreciate you having me, Mr.
No,
Elliott.
no problem. Hey, you're going to have to tell me, who is Smooth the Dude for those people who don't know?
Honestly, boss, like I say, my government name is Christopher Washington.
Okay, all right.
They call me Smooth the Dude. I got that name basically when I was younger. But who is Smooth the Dude, man? I love underground music. I love music, period.
Okay, now when you say underground music, what does that mean?
Well, you know, you got your mainstream artists, the people who are, you know, every day on the radio, you see on TV.
Okay.
My basic goal is to uplift underground music, people who are trying to get to that status.
Okay, now when you say underground, are you referring to R&B, country, jazz? I mean, what for those who don't know what underground is, tell me what underground music is.
Honestly, every genre of music has an underground.
Okay.
You know, basically when you first start to get in the music game, whatever craft, genre that you're in, you basically start on the ground floor, which is the underground.
Right.
Until you make a name for yourself and a platform, gain fan base and fans, a following. Then, you know, you take steps to actually graduate yourself up to another level.
Okay.
So until that level, you're considered the underground.
Okay. But it encompasses hip hop music and maybe R&B and stuff like that, because we have a lot of talented people here in the state of Arkansas.
Yes, sir.
Tons of them, and a lot of times they're not able, as we say, to go mainstream just right off. So it takes underground to get people recognizing their talent and showcasing all the stuff that they do. And I know you do a lot of that. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, one of my goals is to actually give a platform for the underground artists to be heard.
All right.
Like I stated, I got the internet radio show.
Okay, and that internet radio show is the real underground radio show?
Yes, sir. That's the show that we do Thursdays, and we also do it Saturday nights, and that's actually broadcasted on 88.3 FM, and you can hear that here in Pine Bluff.
So it comes all the way down here to Pine Bluff?
Yes, sir. We're 100,000 watts.
Okay. And now you say you do that show on what days?
That's Thursday from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m.
Okay.
And then we do it also Saturdays from 9 p.m. to 2 a.m.
Okay. Now, you're on another show as well.
Yes, sir. I also have my own internet radio show, which is called the Smooth the Dude Show. I'm actually got a shirt on right now, advertising it now. Walker advertising.
Right, that's the best way to do it.
We got to get it in some kind of way.
That's right.
But I do that show Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and that's over the internet. So anybody with internet access can actually tune in, tap in, and listen to underground music, and this is nationwide.
Okay. So anybody can, if I'm in Atlanta and I want to see what the underground hip hop is, I can tap into your radio station and I can hear what Arkansas has for the underground music.
Yes, sir. I have underground Arkansas music on the show, but I also incorporate nationwide underground music. Also, like I say, we was talking earlier, I incorporate my Twitter. I have 15,000 followers.
Okay.
I send out tweets with a certain email.
Okay.
They send me their tracks back with their information. I upload it onto the show. All they have to do is just call in the number to the show, request their music, have someone request their music. I'm gonna play it every time.
Oh man, so actually you'll give them exposure nationwide.
Nationwide exposure.
So if somebody's like in Las Vegas and they got an underground track that you think is real nice, they can send it to Arkansas, call you on the phone, you put it on and you'll let them know just how, you know, I'm a little old, how banging it is. I don't know if they still say banging, but hey, you know, you can tell, let that person know just how good their music is.
Yes, sir.
In Arkansas.
Sir. And we get feedback. I have callers or listeners nationwide, California, New York, Atlanta, Miami, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And basically I have a fan base. I play new music all the time and get different coasts, you know, different regions, their insight on the music. And they're gonna let you know the truth whether you got good music or not.
Right.
So, I mean, that's real good if you're a starving artist and you wanna know, maybe, you know, you sound good in Arkansas, we love you here.
Right.
But what does Cali think about me? What does New York think about me? Maybe Miami, Alabama. Bring it to the Smooth the Dude Show. We have all those regions listening in every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And let me know, we can set something up, any artist, we can set something up, make sure we get your music played, and we can get it critiqued.
Okay. Now, when you say critique, The only thing they have to do is get in contact with you, and then like maybe send their music via email or I guess MP3 or whatever.
That's right.
That's right.
Like I say, I got the email. I put the email on the Twitter, the Facebook, all the social networks. They send me the music back. Like I stated, all you have to do is just call into the show. I promise I'm gonna play you every time.
Okay.
You show me support, I show the same support back.
Okay. Well, we're gonna go to a break right now. When we come back, we're gonna talk a little bit more about your internet radio station.
Hi, my name is Danny Andre Burrell II, a senior here majoring in industrial technology, management, and applied engineering. I thought that I would be looking for a job at this point, but thanks to my mentor, Dr. Charles Colin, and Career Services, I was able to obtain a position as an industrial engineer upon graduation.
Danny worked hard in class from the beginning, obtaining 3 internships while on campus. UAPB can help prepare students like Danny for those same opportunities.
UAPB prepared me.
So good to see you guys. So, what's up?
Oh, we finally bought a place.
Holy cow.
You seriously have enough saved to do that?
We've been putting a little aside each month.
Jeez, at the end of the month, we have nothing left to save.
Yeah, I have no idea where it goes.
Well, you're spending a lot on...
Was it good?
Oh, God.
Oh, how is my account overdrawn?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind. Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org.
Welcome back to the Elliott Alert. My guest today is Smooth the Dude, the Arkansas nationwide internet radio sensation. I'm glad you're here, Smooth.
Hey, I appreciate the opportunity, boss man. You know we working. They
No
watching.
problem, no problem. I wanted to ask you about this right here.
Okay.
Let me make sure I get it right. You're on several news articles, and you're on a lot of different things in reference to Arkansas. Can you tell me, what is this magazine?
Well, honestly, this right here, this is the Sync magazine. If you're in Central Arkansas, they everywhere.
Okay.
It's a magazine put on, it's actually a free magazine all around Central Arkansas. And they just did an article about my magazine. They did a magazine article about my show.
Yeah, about your show. Because I was going to say, you got a magazine too. You are working.
I'm working on it, boss. I'm going to be honest with you.
Right.
I'm doing all types of things, but this made me feel so good, man, just to show that all my hard work is basically paying off. You know, people are seeing the underground. We do have an underground scene in Arkansas, and all the hard work that I'm doing to try to put these Arkansas underground artists to the next level and give them a platform for their music to be heard is paying off. So they gave me the motivation and the fuel to keep going, boss.
Okay.
Like this was in early January, and since January, all types of stuff have been rolling into me. Like I stated, I started with the internet radio show about 2 years ago,
right?
And now I'm on your FM dial. So blessings keep coming to me, man. So I'm gonna keep it moving.
You were also on 2 more magazines that was in Arkansas as well.
Yes, sir.
This is Miss Lady.
Miss Lady magazine.
Miss Lady magazine.
Yes, sir.
You were featured on in this. Let me see.
Here we go, right here. This is a magazine. It's actually by Jazz Sherrill.
Okay.
Basically about ladies in the Arkansas area doing major things for the community.
Yeah.
Now, this is a man's edition of it right here, the first men edition of the magazine. It got the Goodfellas on the cover. Shout out to the Goodfellas too. They cut me up, fresh line. Nah, quick plug.
That's all right.
But I actually advertised with them. So, you know, the ladies, everybody needs to know about the Smooth the Dude show. So this is just another avenue for me to be heard from new people who maybe not have ever heard about Smooth the Dude. So I advertise with them every month when their magazine come out. And I also had a Down South music review. This is by L. Norm. And this is another avenue for the Arkansas artists to actually be heard. This is all about music, from cover to back. There's nothing but underground Arkansas hip hop. We got Trapper, we got Question, D-Dirt, some of the power players in Arkansas underground hip hop. And they just displayed, just letting them know what they have going on musically wise, and just the things that they're doing for the community. But this is the Downside magazine. I also have a little spread in the back of it or whatnot. Okay. But they do once a month, the L Norm, and this is the Down South Music Review.
Okay. Now, I think that's outstanding that you guys are young entrepreneurs and y'all reaching out and helping each other. I mean, helping each other to get more exposure, because a lot of times people say that we don't work together, but with the underground scene and your internet show and the magazines and stuff, it seems like everybody's pulling together to make sure that Arkansas hip hop, or the Arkansas nationwide music scene, is actually being cultivated.
Yes, sir.
And I think that that's a great thing, because you're an entrepreneur, they're entrepreneurs, and it's letting people know that you can be an entrepreneur here in Jefferson County or in the state of Arkansas and get seen. You don't need $100 million.
You don't.
You know what I'm saying? You don't need $2 million. You don't need a major label to come in, because you guys are doing a lot of this stuff yourself. You're producing. You're doing a lot of stuff yourself. So when some of these major artists come in and they say, okay, I can produce it and I can do all the stuff, you guys are doing it yourself, right?
Yourself. We're a one-man band, basically.
Right.
We got so many different individuals that love Arkansas music. We're just coming together. You play this puzzle piece, you play that puzzle piece, I'll play this piece. We put the whole puzzle pieces, all our pieces together. We got a big map. We just trying to map out, just trying to put the clean path out here for the Arkansas artists. Give them some way that they can be heard.
Right.
Because it is a couple avenues out here. We need more.
Yeah.
And basically, if everyone does their part, eventually someone's going to be heard from the state of Arkansas.
Yeah, I think that's outstanding, because once again, with all the talent that's here, we have so many different people who can rap, who can sing, who can do so many things, and then you have now young people coming up, producing their own magazines, their own newspapers, their own internet. It used to be where you had to get somebody on mainstream to get on different things, but now I find a lot of artists are making their own tracks, producing it, and also getting their albums developed and getting all their artists and stuff like that.
Yes, sir.
So it's amazing to me that you guys are working all together to make sure, and I'm sure, as you said, in the future,
Yes, sir.
somebody is going to be heard. And I think it may just be Smooth the Dude who go nationwide.
Hey, we trying, boss man, we trying. Like I say, if everyone just worked toward a common goal, which is actually Arkansas and underground music, and put the talents that God has gave them, via making beats, via writing, via singing, via rapping, via, it could even be making the graphics.
Right.
We need everyone to come together for the same common bond, which is Arkansas music.
Okay. Well, we're going to go on a break, and when we come back, we're going to talk a little bit about bringing a conglomerate of people together to make Arkansas the best Arkansas music spot that we possibly can. We'll be right back.
Every day across America, excess food is gathered by a network of good people at local food banks, giving hope to millions of children who struggle with hunger. They've earned their wings, and you can too. Together, we can solve child hunger. Support Feeding America and your local food bank at feedingamerica.org.
Hello, my name is Latasha Cole, recent graduate of the University of Arkansas in Pine Bluff with a degree in Regulatory Science, Industrial Health and Safety. I thought I'd be looking for a job right now, but with the help of my mentor, Alicia Farmer, and Career Services, I was able to land a position as a seed quality supervisor after training.
As a single mother, Latasha's motivation and determination helped her to earn 2 internships while on campus. UAPB can help prepare students like Latasha for the same opportunities.
UAPB prepared me.
Welcome back to the Elliott Alert. My guest today is the internet sensation worldwide and Arkansas-based Smooth the Dude.
Yes, sir.
Now, Smooth, we have talked in the other segments about how to and all the exposure in reference to it. Tell me, how did you get into this?
How did I get started?
Yeah, because when you think about internet, radio, that's actually the way of the future.
Yes, sir. And
So, yeah.
a lot of people are sleeping on that internet radio. But within the last 2 years, I've been actually doing it for 2 years. But in the last 2 years, we have made great strides.
Right.
And like underground artists to mainstream artists are actually understanding the importance of those spins of those listeners, because they do get paid. BDS, you know, they get sound scan, they get paid for those spins. But how I got started, basically I was browsing the internet. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've always had a passion for music. I've been in the band when I was younger. How High, graduate 2001 to be exact.
You said How High and Lil Rock.
Lil Rock. Yes,
Okay.
sir, 2001 graduate. I've been in the band. I always had love for music.
Now, when you say band, did you ever think about coming down here to UAPB? The best band in the world.
Marching Band of the South.
That's
right?
Marching Band of the South.
Yes,
That's
sir.
right.
Yes, sir. Shout out to UAPB too. Hey, I always came to the homecoming.
Okay.
You know, I go to St. Louis sometime when they had a classic down there or whatnot. So I'm always, hey, grabbing the lines. Hey, everybody doing their thing. So HBCUs, y'all stand up. I see y'all.
That's right.
Hey, but how I got started though, Mr. Elliott, man, it was just a dream, really, boss. I seen the website on the internet. It's actually a web-based internet site. I pay monthly for it. Just started off with 30 minutes.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, sir. It's me and my guy named Chops. He's actually my co-host in New Orleans. We started with 30 minutes, once a week. We grew, fan base grew, started sending those emails out to the people. They were sending those tracks back to us. We had to grow. We went from Wednesday at 30 minutes, and now we Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 2 hours each night.
Wow.
So that's 6 hours a night on the internet that we're live displaying the underground music. And that's in 2 years we've grown to that.
Wow. So you guys could possibly go 5 days a week?
We're actually looking at that next year.
Oh man, see that's outstanding. And then that gives other artists even more exposure.
Yes, sir.
And, well, that's outstanding, man. That is. Now, can a guy like me come on your internet radio station and maybe rap? Because, you know, I got some old time skills.
Okay.
You know, I don't know if I want to put it out there because I don't know how many people may be hating on my skills rapping. So I may want to keep that, you know, to myself. But could a brother like myself come on your internet station and talk?
Anytime, boss.
Okay.
I'm actually inviting anyone. Hey, check me out on Twitter, Smooth, THADUDE. Hit me on Twitter. I'm gonna send you all the information that you need to my email so you can get me those tracks. I'll give you the information to the show so you can call in on the certain dates and hear your music nationwide.
Okay, and that's anyone, because, you know, we got some college students out here that are very, very talented as well.
Yes, sir.
So they could maybe send their information out to you as well.
Yes, sir. And like I stated, I've been doing it for 2 years. I actually did some mixtapes also. So if your music is very hot, I'll put a little bit of my money behind it, put it all on one disc with other tracks from nationwide artists, and actually put it on a couple of these websites. So like I say, you might be heard from anyone with internet access. So that's nationwide. That's actually worldwide, because people nationwide, worldwide are tapping into that internet. So if they see the link via Twitter, Facebook, or any other social networks, click on the link. This will start downloading, that'll start downloading. They'll check out your track, and who knows, they might like it, give it to the next person, and you might have a fan base all the way across the country, across the world, and you here in Arkansas or whatever city or state that you're in.
Isn't it amazing how, I mean, we got people in Japan and China who are tapping into hip hop and underground music. I mean, this is starting to be more so just not a music thing. It's starting to be more of a movement.
A movement.
In reference to not just hip hop, but underground music. It's amazing that you guys started the way you did, and being young entrepreneurs, putting the resources behind it and becoming successful the way you are.
Yes,
so I applaud you guys. I want y'all to keep doing what you're doing, man, because it's a great thing. You're giving artists and people an opportunity to hear their music without having to, you know, do other things to go mainstream. You never know who may hear your music.
You never know.
I mean, it could be Puff Daddy or whatever he calling himself now, or any one of them who hears your music in Arkansas and say, man, I need to go sign that guy.
I'm gonna be honest, the one way to show that we've been growing, was a couple shows here back. I think 1504, shout out to him too. He was on the show a guy from Canada call. I had London callers call into the show. So that just shows me that I've steady put that link via the Twitter, Facebook. Someone's tapping on. People are actually seeing it. They're calling in. So I'm growing.
Right. You know, it's amazing where the internet is going right now. Because in 10 years, I mean, there's no telling. All music, everything will probably be in reference to internet because so many people have internet access. But what I want you to do is I want you to tell people again how can they get in contact with you and your information, that show times and everything before we leave.
All right, well, like I stated, I'm Smooth the Dude. I'm on Twitter, Smooth, THADUDE. It's the Smooth the Dude show with Chops every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 10 p.m. to midnight Central Standard Time. I'm also on 88.3 FM. That's on Thursdays from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. Also Saturday from 9 p.m. to 2 a.m. The number to call, 501-433-0088. Like I say, it's 100,000 watts. So hey, just like the big name stations, you can hear us here in Palm Bluff, Jefferson County. Y'all can hear us. So just tune into the dial. If you want to gain some more information, I'm gonna give y'all my personal number, 501-791-4142. 791-4142. That's the 501 area code. Anybody interested, text me right now, call me right now. I can give you my information, that email that you all need to have so you can send me that music to get it on the Smooth the Dude show, and we can get that edited music for 88.3. So, because just like those big name stations, we do need to have the edited music so it can be played on the radio.
Well, I'm glad you put that in reference to the edited music, because we want to make sure that they give every opportunity to be heard the right way.
Yes, sir, the right way.
Okay. Well, I just wanted to thank you for coming and let you know you have just been placed on alert.
Yes, sir.